Hi everybody, Wendy here, Lolly Dolly Crafts. Right, first of all, just a quick sorry, I've not posted anything for a while. I've had I suppose, a little bit of a break for not being very well and whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that now. I'm on the DT team of a online shop called Natalie and Amy's shop. And these are the two ladies who actually own the shop, and it's the shop's of the same name. And it's this month coming up the which is our July challenge. The theme is, I'm hosting it, and the theme is that I picked Trash to Treasure. Okay, so what we want you to do for this challenge is to basically change something that you would normally see as trash and create it into something else. So what I'm going to use is, let me just cover this up because I don't want to get into trouble by YouTube for free advertising. This is a box I get delivered every other week, and it just has nibbles in it. And it's just no, I won't show the name up there. And it just has like nibbles. It's just a plain old box. Okay, so this is what I'm going to alter. Is this box? I can't even get it closed now. And what I'm going to use is in their shop. They do this. Lots of these Debbie Moore quite vintagey CDs, and they're an absolute bargain because they're only £7.99 and you get absolutely loads on the CDs, and all you've got to do is put another I don't know, £4 in the basket and you get free shipping. So you know, this is really good. So what I've done is I've picked some papers and printed them off from the CD. Okay, and these are the papers I'm going to be using. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's actually an insert, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But this is actually the papers I've printed off, and the quality is absolutely stunning. So I've got two of those. These are like tags and different elements that you can cut out, and a banner there. And again, this is also some more tags and that you can print off. This CD is the themes haberdashery. I have got another one which is like teddy bears, but they're all vintage themes. I also printed off, there's flowers on the CD as well, so these are the flowers. I'm not going to bore you and sit there cutting them out because I can't stand cutting out. It's one of my... The only thing within crafting that I don't really like is cutting out, so I'm not a decoupage person, but no offence to people who love sitting there cutting it out. Fair play to them. So anyway, so I've cut these out off camera, and I'm going to sort of change these up a bit by spraying them with some Glimmer Mitch and grunging them up to make them look a bit more vintagey, because they're a bit too tidy for me at the moment. So that's what I'm going to do now. First of all, I'm just going to... let's just do a couple at a time. I'm just going to trim off the white from around these, where's my, sorry, my guillotine's locked. There we go. So I'm just going to, this is a purple cow guillotine, which I use it all the time. It cuts chipboard with a little bit of elbow grease. So I'm just going to trim off these edges, maybe a little bit. Oh God, why would you think it'd be that difficult to... I'm not going to do it singly, otherwise I'm going to do it. A bit missing. Should have just done this off, actually, thinking about it, but no. I'm here now, so we'll just get on and do it. Okay. You can always use the fast forward button. That's what it's there for. Don't have to watching me. So I'm just cutting off the paper I use to print my CD papers onto normally is I get it from Raymond's, and they do sell online, but we've actually got a shop in the town that I live in, and they normally do a deal of like, I don't know, it's 3 packs of 100 sheets for $19.99. Or the other way they do it is, which is buy 2 get 1 free, which works out the same price. Yeah, and it's you can use this paper because it's super smooth to colour your inks. I normally, if I'm going to do a digi, this is what I print onto, and the ink doesn't blink. I've just got a normal Epson Bog Basic, well, not Bog Basic, it's a but it's just a normal printer. It's nothing. It's not a fax or anything. It's not a ink. It's not a laser printer or anything like that. It's just a printer. And this is also great for decoupaging because it's super smooth. It prints out absolutely gorgeous quality. So this is what I normally use. This is my go-for paper for my CD papers and for printing digits onto. Okay, last one. It's quite close here today. Right, so there we go. My craft room at the moment, this looks like a bomb set. So, but I'll get a spurt on and I'll tidy it. I don't like it untidy too long, to be fair. Ooh, I can smell burning. Right, okay, so that's all the papers trimmed off. Okay, so I'm just going to put those aside. Let's get rid of the CD. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the box with this acrylic paint from art, and this is one of my favourites actually. It's light antique white, because the papers are sort of like, they're like a vintagey cream, but they got like a hint of yellow in it, and this goes absolutely brilliant with it. I've also got some Cosmic Shimmer Mists. This one's Sunlight Mist, and this one's I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, and this is Sunflower Sparkle. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to use those on the flowers, and I'm also going to do a bit of pasting with some Dreamweaver stenciling paste, which is also available from the shop, and also some gesso. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint the box corners and everything first. I've lost my paint rag. Okay, so I'm going to just going to get them painted up first. I'm not going to paint the whole thing. I'm just going to do like, you know, the edges and that. I'm going to so I could have gessoed this first and then painted it, but to be fair, we'll be here all day. I didn't particularly want to be here all day. So, it's amazing, you know, if you sort of, I'm a bit of a box hoarder now, and like, you know, I look at stuff that sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Zoom out a little bit. I look at stuff now that's possibly ending up into my trash, to see whether or not it can be used, you know, to be altered for one thing or another. So, oh, I'm just giving this a bit of a paint. No, just whacking it on. I did absolutely check out my channel. I did an absolutely fantastic swap with Scrapping Happy XO. I've just managed to, I've had real trouble getting it to upload to YouTube. It's taken blooming nearly all week to get it to just 1 minute. I'd get halfway through it uploading and then my internet would die, which meant that it wouldn't continue uploading, and so I'm having real trouble with my internet provider at the moment. They're just not giving me the coverage that really I need in my house, considering the amount of boys I've got here with you know, Xboxes and PlayStations and what have you, and obviously, you know, watching Netflix and Love Film and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. So of course it keeps dropping on me, and which is right pain, especially if you're in the middle of doing something. So, but to manage today to get it uploaded, oh, that was quite cool. And I don't think she's received my swap yet, because I had a little bit of a problem. I received hers, and on the same day I received hers, I received the one I posted to her back. 2 boxes I posted to her back, because they said I didn't put enough information in the customs thing. So why they couldn't have just opened it and had a look and see, right, okay, yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, they sent it back. So I had to redo it, which I wasn't particularly, I mean, I was not happy obviously, because it meant that Jeanette had to wait longer, or is having to wait longer. Let's give this a bit of, it's going to be covered by paper anyway, so not too worried about that. So it's just snap it on. I'm not too worried about it, because it's like I say, it's the looks I'm going for is quite vintagey. Just going to do the inside here. So I don't think I'm going to put pattern. I am going to put some sort of paper in the inside here, but I'm not sure. But once I've painted this on, might just have to stick the this sides down and that. I mean, hopefully it'll be a bit more durable. It's not exactly the most, you know, strongest box going, I suppose. It's my next door neighbour's dog barking as usual. Normally my dog, I've only got a little dog, she's a Chinese crested powder puff, and next door's dog is, I'm not sure what next door's dog is, might be just a, you know, dog. But they normally snarl at each other from the other side of the fence. They can't get at each other, but they snarl at each other. It just makes me laugh, because my dog's like, you know, she'd run 600 miles in the opposite direction if they were actually, you know, in the same garden together. She's all mouth. Anyway, so I'm just giving this a coat of this antique all over. I'm not too worried about, you know, making sure it's spot on. I'm going for, you know, the vintage feel. It's just been shouted at to come in now. Bless her. Yeah, I'm going to have to stick that down, I think. Just have to do another coat around here, because it's a coloured picture of peaches and stuff. But again, I'm not too worried about it, because it's I'm going to be covering it with paper anyway. Just so long as you can't actually see the peaches. Don't want to make the box too wet because it will just start warping because it's wet. Oh, which is what it's doing there a bit, so I'm going to be careful. Right, so I'm just going to give this a quick dry. Oh. Just making sure the cardboard's dry. Right, okay, it just took a little bit longer because the cardboard was actually quite wet. So although the paint was dry and the actual cardboard was, I just need to stick that back down, which I'll do again in a minute. So, oh, look, I'll just show you. I'm going to have to get up. I'll just show you what my son's brought me in to my crafting room. See, this is what I call well trained and service. Look at this. It's a chicken bake. It's still hot, so I won't eat it just yet. But, yummy. He's just brought that into me. What a good lad. Right, okay. So once all the other papers and that are on that will you know, retake its shape. Okay. So, slip papers. Oh, look at my hand. Look. Right, so I've got some antique linen. I'm just going to cut the papers out as well because I want to just distress the edges. Now, I'll bet you anything. I tried to get everything all ready in here so I wouldn't have to get up once I started filming. But, yes, you've guessed it. I forgot on my pencil. So, and, oh, there it is. And because my craft room's a mess, you can bet your bottom dollar I won't be able to find anything. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to... I don't, when I'm doing anything, I don't, even when I'm doing a card, I don't measure, I just do it by eye and then cut it. To be fair. One for the ears and one for the bottom. Oh, that sounds like my little boy coming home from school. Bless him. So you'll come in, hello mummy. It'll be, and then his dad will be, do you want a cup of coffee? I'm going, yes please. Don't get rid of these bits, because you can use them on the sides. Hello darling. Hi. Hiya. Did you leave? Oh, I forgot to give you money.
No, that's alright.
Is that okay? Did you buy that today, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a kiss.
No, there wasn't any. Sorry.
It's okay, I feel. Right.
Is it on record?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Daddy's bought a tomato plant.
Yeah. He said you've got to prick them.
Prick them where?
In other words, as they grow up and the shoots come off the sides, break them off.
Oh, when they get bigger?
Yeah, she said that's what's killing them off.
Oh, right. So those yellow bits that are in there, just pull them off then and they...
Yeah. Well, I don't know, I'll have to have a look on the web.
Right.
Mum.
I've got the strimmer anyway. So you're recording, so I can't do any strimming. So.
Yeah, you can. Just shut my shed door.
I found a 20p on the floor, so I used it to buy this.
Okay.
I
Should
like
have handed the 20p in, because it wasn't really your 20p, was it?
I know, but there wasn't any more toys left. After, so I should have bought it.
Well, then.
Because there wasn't any toys
Well, yeah, but you
left.
shouldn't pick money up. Alright? Alright, then. Alright. Right, okay. Back again. My other half's trying to grow vegetables and stuff, and he's doing really well. We've got loads of like potatoes and that growing, and spring onions and peppers and sweet corn and stuff, but he's having really big trouble growing tomatoes, would you believe? They just keep dying on him, so he's just bought another plant. He's been growing them from scratch, but he's just bought a plant and the lady's told him how to do it. Anyway, so keep these pieces because they will fit so on these side bits here, okay? And these pieces which I cut off will fit along that side there, okay? So I'm just going to move that. Oh, my dog's in here, and if she starts, she coughs, and it's really annoying, so she can go out if she starts. Right. Okie dokie. I'll use this one. I'm just going to, I'm not going to turn my, just going to This is the Prima. Oh no, in Guild. Oh yeah, from Prima distressing tool. So it's fab. I use this one and the Tim Holtz one, and I've also got an electric one. It's really muggy here today. It's like really thunderstorm weather. So I'm just going to stress all this all the way around. Okay. And what I'm going to do then is, I'm going to do it this side. I'm just going to Amber, go on out. Go on out, honey. Go on out. Go on, out. Out you go. Amber, out. Sorry about that. It's just she's just had something to eat and it just stinks of dog food, and it's because she's in my craft room. All I can smell is dog food, and it's like what? So I'm just going to. That's what I want, that is to roll back, and then I'm going to put something there. So that's the top. I did buy, I've got like an electric distresser, because which I should use, because I've got, I don't know if you've noticed, I got arthritis in my hands, and it does actually hurt my fingers trying to hold it like this to do it. But I'm really lazy and can't be bothered to get up and plug it in. Plus the fact that it's really noisy as well. Sounds like a bloody pneumatic drill. Okay, so that's the top and the bottom. I'm just going to see, I told you to have to get up again. I need a sponge. Ow, creak. Oh, there's one. Okay, so I'm using vintage, what am I using? Antique linen, because it's not such a dark brown. Oh, I haven't done that side. And remember, these papers, this CD, it's $7.99, and it's available from Natalie and Amy's shop. Also, join in the challenges, because they're open to, you know, everyone. Like I said, our theme this month is Trust Your Treasure, and you can win a £15 gift voucher to spend in the shop. And considering the postage is free over £15, that's a really good prize, and they've got some yummy stuff in there. I've got masks and some. I just got some new Kaisercraft stamps. Oh, I could use that on this, couldn't I? Oh, I'll have to see what I've done with that. Right, okay. That's that one. So. Like my other half's going to do some strimming in the garden, so I might have to shut my shed door and put my fan on, otherwise you're not going to be able to hear me, apart from a buzzing noise. Okay, right. Oh, let's just while we're at it, I'm not too worried about it being like, you know, even all over. tidied my because I've got you know, a few health problems. I get quite fatigued, so it's fits and starts. Well, I call it fits and starts. It's actually my pain management call it pacing. Because if I do too much in one day, I'll end up in bed for too long. But yeah, I tidied my kitchen yesterday, and you know, as you've got with boys in the house, I ended up coming downstairs to do dishes again. So I thought, oh, do you know what? Why do I bother? Mind you, I did. I went through the kitchen cupboards and chucked away. You know, like you end up with you know, cans, and I had cans and pastry and cake mixes that had been there. Oh, I don't know. Well, from 2012, 2010. So I had a bag full of stuff to go in the trash for. So I cleared out the kitchen cupboards for that. And also I've got, you know, like when you have sometimes if you have a takeaway or a, you know, Chinese or a curry or whatever, and you get the plastic tubs that are reusable. I had hundreds of those things. Well, not quite hundreds, but I had loads of those. So I ended up with one full trash bag of old plastic tubs that I didn't need. Okay, I did keep a few. Okay, so I've just done that around the edges. So that's going on. I'm going to line the inside of this as well, because this is quite thin cardboard. It's about as thick as like a cereal box. And normally I would put chipboard and probably in that. So I'm going to. This is still a bit damp as well. This bit here. Alright. So anyway, so I'm going to. I just need to pick out. Yeah, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some flowers in there, I think. Right, so I'm just going to spray it, because when you're rolling, you know, you're going to you want a rolled edge. Okay, if you roll it, spray it, and then put the heat gun on it, it sort of curls up better. So I'm just gonna. What a lovely colour that is. Can you see? Really sort of. Look even better if you could get the shimmer out the corner. I don't want to bang it on the table because it's a. They should have a little pea in there, shouldn't they? Well, that sounded good. Just have a little pea in the bottle. You know, like a little metal ball that dislodges. I think this one does. Oh no, it doesn't. I know some of them do. Right, this was Glimmer Myth, this one. Right, so I'm just gonna wet these and just sort of dab. Oh, nice. Look at that, can you see? Shimmery. Just going to spray it from the other side as well. So you can see it's curling back over. probably didn't see it as well. I'll just roll these back up a bit more. Cookie. Right, so all over my boxes because it's I'm gonna have really messy hands by the time I finish. Right, what I want to do is I'm going to line the inside first. I need to, just to give it a bit of stability. Trying to find some colours. Oh, that's probably better. Why is it you never find the colour you want in your that one might even be better. Ouch. So I just shut my door a bit because he started strimming, and if I didn't shut my door you'd never be able to hear what I'm saying. Okay, now I need some tape. Right, so I'm just gonna, before I do that, I just want to stick this down. God, who would have thought this box could be so fiddly. I'm just going to pause it a minute while I cut the papers out, okay? And I'll be back in a minute.